You're listening to That Home Loan Hub. I'm Zibuni Solimova, here to make home loans and property investing simple, smart, and stress-free. Let's get you closer to your property dreams. Are you asset rich but cash poor? Then listen up. This is an episode for you or anyone else that you know in the same position. I've got James in the house. Hello, James.
Hello.
Oh, okay. We haven't had
Keep it
hello
simple.
yet. Very simple. Cool bananas. James, what are we worried about for our elderly population?
Retired people, asset rich, cash poor. So I guess we get to meet a lot of really interesting people, and you sit down with them and you go, okay, and they might be in their mid-70s and things like that. They've got a beautiful house, live in a great area, but they're living off the pension. Mm-hmm. So it's just so limiting.
Yeah.
And they're really stuck because they want to live this life, and they're still in your 70s. Usually you're still young enough to do it.
And a lot of 70-year-olds are really fit.
Yep.
And this is the time when they're finally not working. They've got new hobbies, like listening at your mum's funeral. You know, she was really into her golf.
Golf and bowling and mahjong.
Yeah.
Mahjong?
And they want to travel and they want to hang out with their friends and drink wine and eat fine food.
That does sound pretty good.
So this is the time for them to be living their best life.
Yeah.
But can they if they don't have the cash and the pension alone is not enough?
It's not. So, and the key thing that I've learned recently is there is a big difference between being in your 70s and being in, say, your mid-80s and what you can do. This is just general.
Yeah.
So, because I just noticed it because I saw a lot of my parents' friends at my dad's 70th, and then I saw them more recently in their early 80s. So they're now not able to do that sort of stuff. Whereas in their 70s, you've got options, I think, generally speaking, in terms of your health and your well-being and your mobility. So anyway, so you sit down and you talk to people and they want to do all these things, but they're torn, they're split because there's a feeling, what's the word? It might be a cultural thing that they need to leave their estate intact for
the generation to come.
That's
and we've
right.
covered that in one of our other episodes around the wealth, passing on that wealth and not really spending it on themselves.
Yeah. And and all my parents and my parents' friends feel this way. They've got they want to do all this stuff, but then they're like, oh, but this is our responsibility, is to leave it to the kids. Yet, and in a lot of the situations, the kids are even more well off than what the parents are. Do you know what I mean? So it's trying to find that balance, whether this product, this reverse mortgage product, which is where retirees can use a portion of their equity in their property to spend on their lifestyle or whatever they want to spend it on. So it's getting the balance right.
Yeah.
So that's the conversation that we're having with a lot of people, and they want to do it. They want to do it. People just need to know all the pros and cons.
Yeah.
You know, it's better if you know exactly what you want to spend the money on rather than being wishy-washy about it.
Yeah.
You know, and having a clear amount that you need to want to draw down for.
I also think it's psychological, to be honest. I think it's really hard for them to get to a stage in life where they're finally mortgage-free, debt-free, and they've got all these assets, and going back a step and getting another mortgage on their house might feel like a step back, and psychologically it plays hard on your mind, going, oof, I don't want to be in the same position again where I was, 20 years ago. So I think it's figuring it out with them. But as you say, if that why is strong enough, then that's an okay decision. Because if your why is to release money from your house to get that surgery that you need, or to have that once in a lifetime travel opportunity with your family, to create those memories and experiences, or to help you out with renovations that you need on your house, then that why is strong enough to go back a step and get that deed. But if your why is only to really just spend it all and not see the clear picture of how you're going to come out of it, then of course we are against it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what makes the big difference is just having that clear plan for what you're doing, and, legal representation is required for any of these sorts of products. So it's not like you're signing up to something without getting proper advice. So yeah, I think it's something worthwhile to look into for people that are in that position.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good sort of policies around it.
And providers.
That ensure that you're protected and stuff like that. So absolutely.
Sounds good. Sorry, guys. On this note, my kids are banging at the door. The joys of school holidays. I think we've covered it quite nicely, but for those that have missed the episode, you and I have recorded in greater detail around the reverse mortgages and what does it look like. And as you've said in the past, it's not like it's some sort of loan sharks that will, charge you an arm and a leg for giving you 50K. Like there is a lot more reasonable providers out there and more safeguarding around it.
And, you can just contact me and then I can really talk to you about it in a lot more detail before, just to make sure that it's the right thing for you.
Yeah.
And that it's really been thought through and how it all works and that kind of stuff. So please do contact me. I love talking to people about this kind of thing. So
James is our in-house expert now on reverse mortgages, helping out those that are asset rich and cash poor. And this wraps up an episode around this topic. Thank you. Bye.
Cheerio.
And that's a wrap on That Home Loan Hub. Don't forget to hit subscribe and join me next time for more property tips and tricks. Your next smart move starts here.